It's the 22nd of April. I just wanted to give a quick snapshot of the main vegetable garden, the Joy Garden. I'm still in the middle of mulching it. Here's the bed I'm mulching at the moment, and I have some well-rotted horse manure and then some of my own garden compost on top. Now, one of the things I found with my garden compost is the eggshells were not decomposing. This was composting for a couple of years. So I am now following Patrick Whitefield's advice, and I am actually baking the eggshells for about 20 minutes and then grinding them and then putting that powder on the compost heap. So I'm not going to get this problem in the future. But this bed, I'm going to put a bit more compost on. It's doing well. I think in earlier videos I showed the mulching of that bed and that path. This one I've made some raised edges. This one was so full of grass and weeds I had to fully sheet mulch it, and I'll put a picture view of that on the blog. I had to put down cardboard, then horse manure, and then some garden compost and mushroom compost on top. I have the same to do with the bed down there. I'm still being supervised by my cats. And this bed is just waiting for things to go in. I've started weeding here, and I have some potatoes in here. There's not much else in at the moment because most things are actually in that little plastic potting shed. It's with the slugs, it's much easier to start things off in transplants. I have a lot of work to do with this end of the garden, a lot of dandelions to clear out and edges to put on the beds again. But as I said, I'm working my way through them. As you see, I've put some membrane on the pads. I still have to put some straw and things on them. Just makes it easier for me during the year that I don't have to take time to weed them. And oh, I do have my broad beans in. Yeah, got some broad beans in. I'll put something to interplant in between them as well. And I've very roughly in the middle of edging this bed here, which hopefully here will be parsnips and Love in the Mist. I'm going to try growing them together, and then some quinoa in that bed down there. So that's just a little glimpse of how it is. As you can see, some bits still need a lot of weeding, but there's been good progress so far.